Hi, it's the Rawsome Vegan Gal here, and today you don't see my face, but you see the lovely face of Janelle. And today I'm doing a live Q&A interview I usually do on my blog called People, Products, and the Health of Our Planet. So Janelle has been kind enough to come, and she is going to talk about her company and her products and what she is doing. So Janelle, can you tell me briefly about yourself and why you decided to get involved in the, quote, health industry?
Okay. Thanks, Mindy. I've been doing this for about 8 years now. I had a service dog. He was about 80% wolf, and he died from a reaction to Frontline. I have a nursing background.
And what's Frontline? Can you tell people what that is?
Frontline is the drop Flea preparation that most people buy. They're very toxic. They're neurotoxins, and they're carcinogenic, which means the more you apply them, the higher the chance that your dog could get sick. And people get sick. They apply it without using gloves, and then their children play with the dog, and it's transdermal.
Okay.
So what happens is the baby touches the dog's head, and it goes into the baby's skin or your skin. So they're extremely toxic.
Okay.
But Cody died from that, and he was my best friend. But as I say, I have a nursing background. I started doing some research, and I found out exactly how toxic those medications are. I also found Diatomaceous Earth.
Let's zoom in on that and take a look.
Farmers have been using Diatomaceous Earth for over 60 years now. Not many people knew about it 8 years ago when I first started this business, but almost the whole country knows about Diatomaceous Earth now. I'm even sending it to a place called Latvia in Europe.
Wow.
And Australia.
Wow.
But Diatomaceous Earth, if it's put into the feed, will get rid of intestinal parasites and worms. So they use it on their cattle to make the cattle safe enough to sell and for humans.
Right.
Equestrian horse trainers
Wow.
know about it. But people didn't, and I thought that was very strange, and I thought that they should know about it.
Okay.
The other neat thing about it is that when you put it on their fur, it gets rid of the fleas.
Wow.
It gets rid of ants. If you put it down on an ant trail, the ants won't come back to that area.
Wow.
Yeah. It works on all kinds of bugs. It's amazing.
That
Yeah.
sounds amazing.
So that was my main product. And
Okay.
my main idea was to get it out there. Now there's a lot of websites that sell Diatomaceous Earth. However, this is a special kind of Diatomaceous Earth. There is the industrial Diatomaceous Earth, which you find in pools. That's toxic. You don't want to eat that.
Not for human or animal
Right.
consumption.
And then there is food grade, which is what you want to get.
Right.
This is one grade above food grade. It's
Wow.
called the Nutritional grade. It's very hard to get. I have to ship it a long way. But it has more of the calcium bentonite in it, and that's the sort of the active magic ingredient.
Right.
So that is it's calcium that is bioavailable. So if you're going to take it, and by the way, it is for humans, if you're going to take it, don't take any extra calcium, because this is a very rich calcium source.
Great. So then the next question I want to get is kind of an interesting one for you. I think it's been for most people who've answered this. If you were stranded on a desert island and were allowed to take only 5 items with you, they can be food, books, or specific products that are health related, what would they be and why?
How many?
5 items.
Well, I think I'd take 1 or 2 of my favorite books, my cell phone, but I don't think it would work.
Yeah.
And I'd probably take Diatomaceous Earth.
Right.
And some seeds,
Mm-hmm.
so I could plant something and maybe make some food.
Okay.
And some matches.
Yep. Okay. And next, what one message do you want to share with the people of this world that is crucial for their ultimate well-being and longevity?
Stop eating processed food. It's poisonous. The government and the big pharma are in collusion, as well as the FDA. They're trying to make us sick so that we buy more medications. A lot of this, they think this is a conspiracy theory. No, it's not. I do a lot of research. I'm writing a book on food as medicine. Food can either kill you or it can cure you. We're allowing food being made by our government and approved by our government with toxins in it and eating it.
Right.
make your own food.
And
Grow your own
right.
food.
And would you even call processed food food? I mean,
It's not.
you
It's
can't even
fake
use that
food.
word. It's
Yeah.
not even food. I would
It's
just call it
fake.
fake.
It's
just
fake
not.
food.
I don't know if the word food doesn't really belong
Because there's
with
no
it.
nutrition in it.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Now, one of the products that I also sell is called a tower garden. It takes up about 4 feet by 5 feet. You can plant 52 plants in it.
Wow.
Yeah, and it feeds a family of 6 year-round in California.
That is amazing.
It is. You'd be amazed at what you can grow in here.
That
You put soil in it, and down the center of it is a long tube that has holes in it. That's where you put your kitchen scraps, and you compost.
Wow. So it'll compost it
Yes.
while you're growing.
Right, exactly.
Nice.
Now those little holes are for the worms. You put some red worms in the compost,
Right.
and they take all their nutrition in and out of the compost and in and out of all the food and all
Wow.
the roots. It's a totally self-sustained system.
Amazing.
And easy for children and older people and handicapped people.
So when you're hungry, you can just go to your garden and pick
Yes.
your food instead of going to the store.
Yes.
That is wonderful. So next I want to ask you, if someone could afford to purchase only one product, well, you may be partial to your own, so this moment, to start their journey towards better health, food or health related, what would you recommend and why?
Well, again, I'd say get some seeds, get some plants, and start growing your own food. That's the only way we're going to survive.
Okay.
And don't shop down the center aisles at the grocery mart. You go around the perimeter, that's where your safe foods are.
Right.
But not down the center aisles.
Right. Okay. Now I'm going to ask you, can you tell me more about your business or company and the products you offer to the public to help them achieve optimal health and well-being? I know you mentioned it before, but let's talk a little more about, because I know you do have other products for dogs too, and
Right.
other products that you would like to share with the public.
Well, as I say, the Diatomaceous Earth has way too many benefits to talk about here, but you can see them all on the blog at our website, fleafreeorganically.com.
Okay, and I will have a link to that site. And also, Janelle has been kind enough, she's going to give me some of the products for me to test out, and I'm actually going to be doing some reviews as well, so look for those in the future.
What was I going to say? The other thing that I did was to get a friend who's a scientist, and he has the same vision that I do, and he had gotten a hold of a product that the government had for about 30 years. They used it on oil spills. So it's a degreaser, an intense industrial degreaser. He gave me the selling rights to it, and that's what this is. It's
Okay,
called
let's take a
Smart
look at that.
Choice.
Let's take a look at that in the camera there.
It is based totally on vegetables.
Wow.
So
amazing.
it's safe. You can spray your child's toys with it. And it's a sanitizer.
Wow.
So you can clean your hands, clean your child's toys.
Can you use it on your cutting board?
Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
And you
That's
put it on
amazing.
your toothbrush before you go to bed at night, and it cleans your toothbrush.
Wow.
Put it on your sponge, your kitchen sponge in the morning to clean that.
Amazing.
Now the other interesting thing about it is that you can put a few drops in your drinking water, and it will bring down your nitrites and nitrates down to a more reasonable level. Because that's something that's added to in our food.
Right. Now, will you taste the difference if you put that in your water?
No.
There's
it's
no
a little
taste.
bitter if you wanted to taste it, but it wouldn't harm you.
Right.
That's the point.
Right. Wow, that's amazing.
But so it cleans, it sanitizes. It does. Again, there's just too many benefits to it. If you can see the label here.
Yes, let's look at the
I put as
label.
much information
Wow,
on there
it's chock
as I
full.
can.
So to read through that and see all about what you can do with the product, that's great. That's wonderful.
Now, the other thing you can do with it is use it on your soil for your plants.
Wow, okay.
It actually aerates the soil and makes the roots more, to where it takes up more nutrients.
More nutrients, right? They open up the roots,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
That's wonderful.
So it's just a multi-purpose type of thing that I love. The other thing is that the pesticides on your vegetables are oil-based, and since this is an intense degreaser, it really gets rid of those pesticides.
So because there are a lot of vegetable washes out there, but they may not actually be doing the trick if they're not, if they don't have the right ingredients in them.
And again, this is all vegetable-based.
Right, that's great.
The other product that I have is Mutter Butter.
Okay, and that's over
this.
here.
I have a little white dog, and she's down here. You can't see her, but that's Butter.
Oh, let's try to get close. There, oh, how cute.
So she's my advertising.
Your Butter.
She's Butter, and I'm her Mutter.
Oh, that is
Mutter
very
Butter.
cute.
It's-
I like
it's
the
corny,
name.
but yeah.
No, it's catchy though.
But Mutter Butter has diatomaceous earth in it. Dogs desperately need to keep the worms out of them.
Right.
It also protects them from heartworm. We don't have a lot
Oh,
of heartworm
wow.
here, but it does protect them against it. So, again, just way too many benefits of taking it.
So what is Mutter Butter exactly?
It's a little treat that I make.
Oh, okay.
It's all organic.
Nice.
White rice and sometimes I use buckwheat, sometimes I use brown rice flour, but again, organic broth. And the new treats are going to have turmeric in them because turmeric is also good for dogs, and it's also going to have coconut oil in it.
Nice. That sounds great. It sounds like it's edible for humans.
It is.
It sounds like it would be a great human treat. When the human is good, they deserve their treats. So great. And now, tell me, what are your hopes, aspirations, and dreams for the future health of the people and the planet?
Well, if I had the financial help that I need, I can continue doing research, finding multi-purpose products like Smart Choice and like DE. They're out there. There's wonderful products out there, and I want to make sure that they get to the people and that people know about them. So that's pretty much my idea, my business idea, is to find the best products possible and get them to the public.
Right. And the ones that are, of course, natural and clean of any processing.
Exactly.
Because you seem to be very particular with all the knowledge that you have. Great. And now, who would you say is your greatest hero and why, if you have one?
Oh, Leonard Shlain. He's an author. He wrote a book called Art and Physics. I love that book, and I'd take it with me to the island if I could.
Right.
But I'm an artist as well, and I do all my own graphics and all my own web pages, and I have degrees in fine and commercial art, so those really come in handy when you're running a business and you don't have money to hire people.
That's very good.
But he's probably my hero. Him and oh gosh, I can't remember his name now. It's a comedian. I can't remember his name.
Okay, that's okay. And now, finally, Janelle, is there anything else you'd like to share with the public before we end this interview?
The only thing I can tell you is to protect yourself and not to believe what you're told by the government. I know I sound kind of bad, and I know that some of you may love your government. I do too, but I just don't like the idea of them putting things in our food. If you do anything for yourself and your children, stay away from toxins. All these products will help you reduce the toxins around your home. They're multifunctional. This can be used to clean your sink and to polish chrome. It's a pesticide for your plants and your home, all over. But again, there's so much that these products can do. If you use just these products, you'd reduce the toxins in your home by 70%.
Wow. And the thing is people don't realize their homes are so sick, and then they get sick.
Yes.
And they never air their homes out. So besides that, you're actually outside is healthier for you than inside.
Right. And read your labels. When you get something that's toxic, any cleaner is toxic. Detergent, dish detergent, laundry detergent, your softeners, they're all terribly toxic. Read your labels. Keep yourself safe. Grow your own food, and don't bring any more toxins into your home.
That's great. Well, listen, Janelle, I want to thank you so much for being here and for answering these questions. And let me just show you these products once again. We have our Diatomaceous Earth, our Smart Choice, and our Mutter Butter. And don't forget, I said I am going to be actually here in our tower garden as well. And I'm going to be reviewing some of these products as well in the future. So definitely check them out. And I thank you for watching. It's the Rawesome Vegan Gal.